Sydney Sweeney is a name that has swiftly risen through Hollywood's ranks over the past few years. With standout performances in shows like Euphoria and The White Lotus, she has proven her versatility and talent, capturing the attention of audiences worldwide. But what was life like for Sydney Sweeney before the bright lights and red carpets? How did she go from a small-town upbringing to becoming one of Hollywood's most buzzed-about stars? Today, we're going to take a deep dive into Sydney Sweeney's early life, the challenges she faced, and the driving forces that helped shape her into the actress we know and love today. Sydney Sweeney was born on September 12, 1997, in Spokane, Washington. At first glance, Spokane might not sound like the place where future Hollywood actresses are born. The city, nestled near the eastern edge of Washington state, is better known for its outdoor recreational activities and close-knit communities than for its showbiz connections. Growing up in an environment that prized hard work and community values, Sweeney spent her childhood exploring the outdoors, joining local sports teams, and participating in the everyday routines of a small town. She has often spoken about how her upbringing instilled in her a strong sense of discipline and resilience, two qualities that would prove invaluable when she eventually decided to pursue acting. From an early age, Sweeney demonstrated a flair for performance. She was a naturally curious child, always asking questions, always imagining scenarios, and often roping her friends and family into her impromptu plays. While some kids might dream of stardom without ever vocalizing it, Sweeney was the kind of child who didn't just dream, she planned. Legend has it that when she was around 12 years old, she compiled a 5-year business plan to convince her parents that she should seriously pursue acting. The level of dedication and foresight she showed was rare in someone so young, but it reflected an inner fire that would drive her forward. Her parents were understandably cautious. The idea of uprooting their comfortable life in Spokane for the uncertainty of Hollywood was daunting. Yet Sweeney's determination was impossible to ignore. Armed with her meticulously crafted plan, she managed to persuade her family to let her attend auditions. Spokane may not have been a major entertainment hub, but Sweeney took every local opportunity she could find, from school plays to community theater productions, to develop her acting chops. Before long, it was clear she had a gift for performance, a natural ability to inhabit characters and make them feel authentic. The first big step on her journey came when she started traveling to Los Angeles for auditions. The family's initial trips were short, intense bursts of auditioning, workshops, and networking. Sometimes they ended in disappointment, as is common in the competitive world of child acting. Sweeney, however, was not easily discouraged. Each rejection fueled her determination. She would watch as other hopefuls got cast, learn from their successes, and refine her own audition techniques. Little by little, she became more comfortable with the hustle and unpredictability of show business. In those early days, every small role felt like a monumental victory. Guest spots on various TV shows helped her build a resume. But Sweeney was also acutely aware that she needed more than a passing appearance to stand out. Still, every new experience on set taught her valuable lessons about the craft of acting and the workings of the industry. Lessons she would carry forward as her ambitions grew. One of her first notable appearances was on the popular crime drama Criminal Minds. Though her role was minor, it allowed her to get a feel for a professional set and share screen space with established actors. She also landed small parts in shows like Grey's Anatomy and 90210, incrementally raising her profile. While these might not have been starring roles, each cameo added momentum to her journey, getting her face in front of casting directors who might remember her for future, larger parts. During this period, Sweeney also had a tight balancing act to maintain. She was still a teenager who had to juggle the demands of school with the demands of auditions and shooting schedules. Having been academically inclined, she took her studies seriously, eventually earning top grades. This dedication to both education and acting is a hallmark of Sweeney's character. She has a deep-seated commitment to excellence, whether it's in the classroom or on a set. A significant milestone came in 2018 when she landed a role in the Netflix series Everything Sucks. Set in the 1990s, this coming-of-age dramedy followed a group of high school students navigating adolescence. Sweeney played Emmeline, a drama club student who embodies the conflicting mix of vulnerability and bravado typical of teenagers. Though the show lasted only one season, it earned a cult following. Critics took note of Sweeney's performance, applauding her ability to capture the emotional roller coaster of teenage life. This role was a chance for her to expand beyond one-off guest appearances and demonstrate a more rounded skill set. That same year, Sweeney also appeared in The Handmaid's Tale, the award-winning Hulu series based on Margaret Atwood's dystopian novel. She portrayed Eden, a pious and youthful bride who enters the lives of the main characters in a world ruled by theocratic oppression. Despite being a supporting character in the grand scheme of the series, Eden's storyline was both heartbreaking and pivotal. Sweeney's portrayal was understated yet gripping, revealing a profound capacity for emotional depth. This performance introduced her to a broader, more discerning audience who were impressed by her nuanced approach, and it hinted at the major breakthroughs just around the corner. Her role in The Handmaid's Tale caught the attention of Sam Levinson, the creator of HBO's Euphoria. By 2019, Sweeney was cast as Cassie Howard in this edgy teen drama that dealt with mature themes like addiction, identity, and trauma. Euphoria was a turning point, a cultural phenomenon that sparked endless conversations about modern youth and the complexities of teenage life. As Cassie, Sweeney was tasked with portraying a character wrestling with her self-esteem, her relationships, and her future. Cassie's arcs were raw, intense, and often heartbreaking, demanding that Sweeney mine the depths of her own emotions to bring authenticity to the role. The response was immediate and overwhelming. Critics praised the entire cast of Euphoria, but Sweeney stood out for her ability to portray both vulnerability and sensuality without tipping into caricature. She earned accolades for her fearless commitment to portraying Cassie's emotional turmoil. Viewers connected with the character, empathizing with her struggles and rooting for her to find her own sense of worth. For Sweeney, Euphoria was the project that took her from promising up-and-comer to widely recognized talent, with social media abuzz about her performance. Following Euphoria's success, Sweeney kept the momentum going. She landed a role in the critically acclaimed HBO series The White Lotus 2021, directed by Mike White. The show, set in an upscale Hawaiian resort, explored the lives of vacationers and staff over the course of a week. Sweeney played Olivia Mossbacher, a college student on vacation with her family. Olivia's sarcastic wit and guarded demeanor provided Sweeney with another complex character, and she once again delivered a performance that had audiences buzzing. The White Lotus became a surprise hit, further solidifying Sweeney's status as a high-caliber actress. But to focus solely on these breakout roles would be to overlook the foundation Sweeney had been laying for years. The story of Sydney Sweeney's life before fame is one of unyielding resolve. As a child, she identified her goal, formulated a plan, and pursued it with a passion that belied her age. She didn't rely on luck or good looks alone. She refined her craft, took every opportunity to learn from more experienced actors, and never let rejection deter her. Her family played a crucial role in this journey. While some parents might have questioned their daughter's Hollywood ambitions, Sweeney's family stood by her, even relocating to support her career. This support system provided a stable foundation that many young actors lack. Yet, it was her individual drive that truly set her apart. She's often mentioned that she felt a responsibility to prove herself, to show that her parents' sacrifices were not in vain. Another vital aspect of Sweeney's pre-fame life was her capacity to stay grounded. Despite the glitz and glamour often associated with Hollywood, she consistently prioritizes her mental well-being and academic pursuits. In various interviews, she's emphasized the importance of having an identity outside of acting. Whether through sports, academics, or simply spending time with friends, Sweeney has worked to maintain a balanced life. Today, Sydney Sweeney is considered one of the brightest stars of her generation. She's garnering roles in high-profile projects and receiving critical acclaim for her performances. Yet she hasn't forgotten her roots. She continues to speak fondly of Spokane, her family, and the early days of hustling for auditions. Her experiences have shaped her into an actress who brings authenticity and heart to every role, no matter how large or small. As Hollywood continues to evolve, driven in part by a demand for more nuanced, character-driven storytelling, it's clear that Sweeney's skill set is perfectly in tune with the times. Her range is remarkable. She can portray a naive teenager just as convincingly as she can a disillusioned adult. Her star power might be climbing, but the qualities that got her here, discipline, determination, and sincerity, remain a central part of who she is. So the next time you see Sydney Sweeney light up your TV screen or take on a new movie role, remember that her journey began long before she arrived in Hollywood. Her story is one of relentless dedication, countless auditions, and small but crucial steps toward her ultimate dream. From Spokane to the sets of major television shows, she has carved a path defined by resilience and talent. And while her resume now boasts some of the most talked about shows of our time, the life she led before fame is just as important to understanding who she is and why she continues to captivate audiences worldwide. What do you think of Sydney Sweeney's inspiring journey? Are you a fan of her work in Euphoria or The White Lotus? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the life of one of Hollywood's rising stars, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more stories like this. Make sure to hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.